参加ありがとうございました。今日はジラス。パワーシュート積極的に打っていく人、あんまり見たことないですね。まだ W。そうですね。びっくりしました。確か3月のアップデで弱体化しましたよね。弱体化しました。大泣き。アウトサイドキックも前ちょっと強かったですけど。使ってる人結構いました。手のひらを揃えた両手。そうですね。一番印象的なのは巨人の弱体化だと思いますが。前、バカみたいに入ってましたからね。 W。巨人弱体化入ったんですか？ W。はい、多分3月に。エアリアルかな。なるほど。
The playoff position so far respectable, middle of the pack, but they're certainly looking up at teams above them and wanting to be higher up the table. Can they get the job done today? We're live next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to expect from this side. On their day, they can be a really good team, but they also have some off days. Let's hope we see the best of them here.
Bulut. Sakamoto. Well read to ease the pressure. And the pass, a good one. Nice switch of play. And the keeper more than equal to it. Can someone get on the end of this? Danger averted. Lukaku. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And back now with Park. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. This could be the equaliser. Ball is loose. And clears the danger. The supporters want to see him have a go. Top-class defending. Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
And whipped into the box. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Hurtado has it. Carrizo. Delivering it into the box. Thumped clear. Let's see about the delivery. And stopping the danger. It's with Araujo. Suzuki. And plenty of scope to be created in that wide position. Just not testing the keeper at all with that cross. Park. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Great defending. And it's played into the centre. It might still be problematic. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Hurtado. Good-looking ball. Now, let's see what they can do here. But timely defending when it mattered.
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they've played some good football. It's just now about taking one of those chances to get back into the game.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. And it's opening up. He's blocked it. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
GM.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Nakamura. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And giving the ball away. Well, we're almost at the halfway stage and they're not making home advantage work for them one little bit here. Stuart, your assessment?
I have to say, Derek, they haven't played well. They've been slow in possession, they've been poor defensively, and they've lacked a cutting edge. They need to perform much better than this.
Schmidt. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Nice.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And continues his run. I must say, this looks promising. Suzuki. And smart defending. Suzuki. Araujo. Suzuki. Crossed into the penalty area. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, relying on the passing game in a bid to get themselves back into it. Now the cutback. Is it going to be? And a goal! Not over just yet.
Nice.
So there we have it. 2-1. Nakamura. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Sakamoto. So a throw in here. Sakamoto. Bulut. Interception to snuff out the danger. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here.
We've had a pair of car keys handed in at reception, a pair of car keys and a wallet. If those are your items,
good looking sequence.
After the game. Thank you.
How about the cross? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Promising possession, this. Well, no luck keeping possession. 20 minutes remaining. Sakamoto. Araujo. And room now out on the flank. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable.
Well, the players should be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
Araujo. Jan. Schmidt. Bulut. Lukaku. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Moving into the advanced position. Takes the shot. And able to close down the shot. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
And well positioned to clear. That's not a bad ball. Fofana with it. The cross is on. Half-hearted clearance. And defensive play to be applauded. Released it nicely. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
じゃあまたお願いします。いやー全然ダメだ。大泣き。惜しい。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。いえいえ、少人数だしアンラッキーでした。